Pnawn da, good afternoon. Welcome to Coleg Cambria. I'm Wendy Fowler. I'm one of the lecturers in Health and Social Care at Yale campus. This afternoon we're going to talk and answer some questions for you about the courses that we run in Health and Social Care. But before we start, we've got a short clip to show you about our area. Okay, hope you enjoy.
This is a place for people who care. A place to make a difference. We are about helping you go further. Every laugh, smile, or giggle is a time to make somebody's day that extra bit better. Taking responsibility for the welfare of individuals throughout all aspects of the caring professions. Do you have what it takes? Here, you will learn to truly connect to the people around you, young or old. A timetable filled with engaging classes and practical, real-life work placements. Enhanced programmes taught by expert teaching staff who are passionate about their subject. Helping you reach your true potential. Now is the time to begin your career in health, social and childcare. Your future starts today. Coleg Cambria.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that. And like I said before, I'm a tutor in Health and Social Care at Yale campus. But Health and Social Care runs across different campuses at Coleg Cambria. We've got the same provision over at Deeside campus as well. So the courses I talk about today run on both sites and they're the same course. And it just depends on the geographic area of where you live. So what have we got then in Health and Social Care? Well, we've got courses all the way from level 1 all the way up to higher education. We start at level 1 with employability skills in health and social care and childcare, and there are level 1 courses. Then we've got level 2 courses, which are suitable for anyone over 16 who's interested in a career in health and social care, and therefore learners who may be interested in going into working in the sector, so the health sector, for example. So you may want to go and progress to be a carer, one-to-one worker, all those sorts of roles. So you could do that course and lead to that job. And then we've got our level 3 course. We've got our health and social care level 3 new qualifications in Wales now, which will be starting for the first time in September, which we're all very excited about. And these will lead to either higher education, so you could progress like you would from A levels onto a university course in things like nursing, midwifery, physiotherapy, medical science, all those sorts of things. Or you can then leave and go and work in the profession at that level. So all the courses are designed to give you a wide subject knowledge about the sector, things that you might be interested in, things you've always wanted to know, and also it's a mixture of the academic and the practical. So we're very lucky in Coleg Cambria because we've got some brilliant employers that we work with, and everybody on a health and social care course would get the opportunity to go to a real placement. So it's a real life placement where you go 1 or 2 days a week, depending on your course, out into the sector. So that's really exciting and something that we really enjoy doing with our learners. We've already got quite a few questions, so I'd like to just run through a couple of the things that we get asked a lot. And one of the main things that we get asked when people are applying to health and social care is, what level should I apply for? So like I said, there's level 2 and level 3, which is our full-time courses. And if you were coming from school, then it would really depend on your GCSE results. So if you have 5 GCSEs and they include maths and English, then you would go on to our level 3 programme, which is our same level as an A-level course. So that's the level 3 programme. You would go on to that programme straight away. If you have qualifications that are a little bit less than that, so say, for example, you have a D in your English language at GCSE, then you would start on our level 2 programme. But the great thing about our level 2 programme is it's designed for learners to get onto another platform. So you would come and do level 2, resit your GCSE, hopefully pass, and then go on to our level 3 programme. So the opportunity is there for progression all the way from level 1 all the way up to wherever you want to go, really. So hopefully that answers that question. Our level 1 programme is designed for people who, again, can come from school and don't quite have the 4 GCSEs, English and Maths, and then you would get the opportunity again to resit those when you come to college alongside your course in your timetable, and then you get to progress on to level 2 or level 3 or go to employment, whichever you prefer. So we ask that question gets asked quite a lot. So that's hopefully that'll answer that question. We've had another couple of questions, things like, what do I study? So we really, on the level 3 programme, which I teach mostly on, we teach things that you would expect. So things like how does my body work, things about our general health and well-being. We look at principles of health and social care, and then some things that you might not be expecting, things like, what are care values? Why is that important? How do we communicate with people with additional needs? How do we look after people's holistic health and well-being? So things like mental health, we look at complementary therapies, from the traditional to Chinese medicine even. So it's a really broad subject area. And the great thing about it is that you will be taught by tutors who have worked in the profession. So this might be a little bit different to what you would experience at school. So you have ex-nurses, midwives, social workers, things like that, teaching you the subject they're really passionate about and their area of expertise. So it's a little bit different to what maybe you would experience in school, where one teacher teaches you your A-level or your subject. You get taught by different people, different topics, all related to health and social care. I've had a couple of other questions about how you apply. So the way to do that is by getting in touch with our student services. So I'll remind everybody what the email is at the end before we finish. And anybody can apply for any level of course. And not to panic on GCSE results day, which is what we get sometimes, that if you have a great day and you apply for level 2 and all of a sudden you open your envelope and you've had a fantastic set of results, then we would say to you, I think you should do level 3 because you've got these great qualifications. If, on the other hand, you open your envelope and you're a little bit disappointed, then your place in college is safe. You've applied for your course, you've been accepted. All we would then do is recommend that you do a different course at a different level so that you get the opportunity to resit those really important GCSEs to enable you to progress onto higher education. So I hope that answers a few general questions. We've also got another few questions on things like transport. So if you've got any queries at all about general things about coming to college, then just all you need to do is ask the question either today here, or you can email student services and they'll be able to answer any questions you have on things like EMA, your bus pass, how long does it take to do the course, all the general things about coming to college. And there's lots of new questions because of the situation we've been in at the moment about things like online learning and things. So any general questions, you can forward them to student services. So it doesn't matter where you study, like I said, you can study at Coleg Cambria at Yale or at Deeside. You'll get the same experience, the same course, with the same kind of tutors on each site. And we're a small team. There's just 4 of us teaching level 3 and 3 teaching level 2. So you'll get to know your teachers really well. So I hope that reassures a few people. Got a few questions coming in now, so excuse me while I get a bit closer and read the questions. So Louise has asked that her daughter's doing a GCSE in health and social care starting in September. Okay, so that must be our School Links programme. So we do GCSEs with schools. We've got partner schools, and the students come in 1 day a week, one afternoon usually on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and she can get more details about the GCSE either by going onto the college website, which has got sort of general questions about the GCSE, or you can go onto the website of Qualifications Wales, which is called Care Learning Wales. If you type that into Google, that'll come up. And you just type GCSE, and that can give you more things about the course, exactly what you'll learn, like the specification and the exams and things like that. But anything at all that you need to know or you need reassurance about coming to college, the best thing to do is to go to Student Services, and they would then forward that to maybe the particular tutor. And that email address is studentservices, all one word, lowercase, at cambria.ac.uk. So you can email them at any time. Okay, so I hope that's all right. Just bear with me while I read the next question. This is from Ellie. She said, what support is available with uni applications for nursing? Okay, so you get lots of support from your tutors and your pastoral coach, personal tutor. So what happens is in year 1, you come in and you study your first year of your diploma in health and social care. And then what we do is at this time of year, we would give you lots of guidance about how to apply to university and what courses are available to you in nursing, because there's lots of different branches of nursing you can go to. And depending on what you want to do, we would sit with you and chat to you how to research which universities are good for your subject. But we'd also help you to write your personal statement. We help you go and do the UCAS application itself, and we do that weekly as you come back to college. So in the second year, when you come back into the second year in September, the first week is all about university applications. So you get the opportunity to sit with your tutor and go through that. So I hope that's all right. Alex has asked, will the course help me with going to university to study midwifery? Absolutely it will. What you need to have are really good GCSEs. Midwifery is a fantastic career, but you need some good GCSEs to start with. So you would need your English and maths and your science probably at C or above to start with. And then you would study our level 3 programme. And lots of our students every year go on to do midwifery. We've got students who are still in contact with us who are now midwives delivering babies. So yes, absolutely, you can go from this course on to be a midwife. Okay, we've got another question now. This is from Emily, and she says, hiya. What will I get at the end of level 3? So at the end of your level 3 programme, at the end of year 2, you would get the level 3 Principles and Context diploma in health and social care, which is the equivalent of 2 A levels. But alongside that, you also study another programme. So when you leave at the end of level 3, you get the equivalent of 3 A levels. Okay, so it's the same as doing 3 separate A levels, but because it's health and social care, it's all combined into one subject area. So you don't do 3 separate subjects, but same UCAS points, therefore enabling you to go off to university. Okay, so Mr. Jerry, hi. You've already applied for the level 2 on the website. Should you wait for a response, or is there anything else you need to do? No, absolutely not. All you need to do is apply through the website or via the email to Student Services. You will then, they're in the process of interviewing all the time. So Student Services is open all the way through the summer holiday, and you will be called in for an interview where they'll talk to you about your course and your motivations for doing the course and your qualifications to date. So what will happen is student services will receive your application, and I'm sure they will either contact you on the phone. So if you've left your mobile number on there, they will ring you and they will give you either a telephone interview or they'll ask you some questions, which if you've got some questions as well to answer. So if you haven't heard and you're getting a little bit concerned, then maybe just drop them an email at Student Services. Okay, thank you. Lots of questions coming in. Another question has come in about that I haven't answered yet, about additional learning needs and support. And we've got lots of support for you in college. When I came to work here, I was really pleasantly surprised by the fantastic support that Coleg Cambria give to their learners. So once you're in our health and social care family, we will do everything we possibly can to get you the best grades that you can possibly get before you leave our college. And we're supported by lots of people around us. So we have great pastoral coaches that help you settle into college, that settle into the course, that give you weekly one-to-one guidance on where you're up to keep track of your progress, to help you settle in. But we've also got, if you have got concerns about additional learning needs, for example, if you were dyspraxic or dyslexic and you needed extra time for your work, or you needed somebody to help you proofread your work, we also work very closely with that team, and they help you. On a weekly basis, they see you, they talk to you, and they can do all the exam arrangements for you. So there's always someone to talk to at Coleg Cambria. We're great. So I hope everybody enjoys that. We've had a question as well about New Student Day, because every year normally we have a New Student Day sort of during this week or last week, but obviously we've not been able to do that this year. So if anybody has got any extra questions, then obviously we're doing these sorts of events, and also Student Services are there and are ready to answer your questions. So I hope that's all right. Just looking at the questions that have come in. Just give me a second, I'll just read a couple of these. Okay, we've got a question about EMA, and I get asked this a lot really, about attendance and EMA. So if you have applied for EMA already, that's great. If not, then you can do that with the help of Student Services, or you can do it as you come into college. So there's no panic really. I always say that as long as you apply, you will, that'll get processed for you. And EMA is there to help you with your study needs. So it's there to help you with transport or with other additional costs that you might have with your course. So it depends on, our course is eligible for EMA because it's a full-time course. So you can apply through Student Services again in September if you haven't done so already. Okay. Oh, as well, I've just been prompted that you can watch this YouTube clip again, should you want to get some information. So I'll just read out the Student Services email again, just so that everybody's got it. It's studentservices@cambria.ac.uk, all lowercase. If you've got any questions at all, don't hesitate to get in touch with us. And we look forward to hearing from you all soon. Okay, got a question from Emma. She's been accepted onto level 3. Well done, Emma. That's good. You'll be seeing us in September, and she's really excited. That's fantastic. Yes, we can't wait to get back to college. I'll be honest with you, all the teaching team are the same as you. We can't wait. Do we have a start date? Yes, the first day of term is, I believe it's the 2nd of September. But I do apologise if that's not completely correct, but what happens normally is that you will get a letter to let you know exactly when you will start college. Now, obviously, we're in a really funny place at the moment because we've not got complete guidance from, with the COVID-19 situation. So we're all a bit up in the air of exactly what the arrangements will be. But we're all geared up and we're all ready, we're all prepared to start the new year, whatever that looks like for everybody. So we're just as excited as you, Emma, to get back to normal as soon as possible. But obviously we'll have to wait and see what our normal looks like in September. But we'll do our very best to be back there in front of the class as quickly as we possibly can. Okay. And obviously, if you want to keep in touch, you can look at the website all the time. You can you get updates. It's always updated. I go on the website quite often and have a little look and see what's going on, and all the latest information about things like important things like this COVID-19 and things like that are all on the website, Facebook page. We're on all the platforms of social media. So I'm sure if you follow us on social media, you will get all the up-to-date information that you possibly can. Or, you know, as I said before, you can email us and ask your questions that way. Okay, thank you for that one. But yes, please bear with us for the situation with COVID-19. We're doing our very best. And as soon as we know, you will know. Okay, that's great. Thank you. I'm not sure. I think we've come to the end of those live questions at the minute. I can't see any more coming in at the moment. As I said at the beginning, if you want to find out anything else about the course and you're concerned or you have any questions about the topic or anything else, then all you need to do is get in touch with our great team at Student Services. So that's studentservices.ac.uk or Student Services at Cambria.ac.uk. Sorry, so I'll read that again. Student Services at Cambria.ac.uk. So lowercase student services at Cambria.ac.uk. Any questions at all? And they always forward the questions on to the student, you know, to our teams. So all through the summer holidays, there's somebody answering emails in Student Services, but also there's tutors available. So it might not be the same tutor all the time, but you will always get through to somebody. If you do it that way, then they will forward on any questions that are topic specific to our area. So I hope that's okay. We do look forward to seeing all our students as soon as possible in September. Thank you very much for listening. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Pryndau prawb. Os mae gennych chi ryw gwestiynau ofyn I ni, just ffonio neu mynd in touch efo Student Services a na ni atabach cwestiynau chi gyd. Okay, diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you very much. Thank you.